Thomas! Oh my gosh, you made it!
Julian!
Thomas! Oh my gosh, you made it!
Guess who just got a callback for an Alfred Hitchcock Lucas movie? When is the callback? April 13th. He has a prior engagement that day. The wedding. Nobody's perfect. Except for Thomas. He loves his friends. I want to go to the callback. I hereby sentence you to 1 day at the St. Clifford's Chapel on the day of Lee and Mary Lee's wedding. What the f***, everybody? About your friends. I always thought that when it came to your pals, that sort of language would be ineffable. Oh, it's very effable. It's effable as F with a situation this up. What I'm saying is I know Lee and Mary Lee. I can predict how they might act in specific situations. I know that they are very understanding people and I should have used that knowledge. That would have been using foresight. But I didn't do that. So I made a decision with a blindfold on. But in Patton's defense, people are complicated, fickle things, aren't they? You think you know someone and then wham! Out of nowhere, they fill your apartment with feral cats, and now you're somehow responsible for the vet bills? You've got to give them away, but despite your cat allergy, you've endeared yourself to them, especially to Mrs. Snuffles. More like Mrs. Sniffles, because of the allergy. But I haven't been making you feel very nice. I don't want to make you think you're some stupid, dirty, rotten, filthy, silly, Billy, no good for nothing, white, rat, scoundrel bitch. Okay, thank you, Roman, for your help. You're welcome. A lot of the time, people need something more than you do. Like, let's say you pass by some sort of stop where you can buy games. A game store. You mean the internet? I'm not going outside. By the liquid lipstick of William Shakespeare, a hot dog would cost Thomas his entire Frogger fund. It's all coming together. What do? Pretend you're talking on the phone so he leaves you alone? Tell him, I don't have any money, Leslie. Hightail it the heck out of here. Buy him a hot dog, or do you hightail it the heck out of there?
And I really want this Frogger game.
Yeah, you do. You woke up at 6 a.m. dull to go and get it. 6 a.m. dull? Do you mean sharp? No, that's really early for you. So you weren't quite able to get out of bed until like 6:08. Well, regardless, of course I buy him the hot dog. So you
Try me, bitch.
But I feel like it might be kinda wrong to keep the money for yourself. Mamma mia! Jesus Christ, superstar! What is that? Superstar.
Thank you, Thomas.
Oh! Guess I won't be wrestling a hot dog away from Logan. Cause he thanked me? I'm sorry. Please go ahead, Logan. Oh, holy hero, we gotta read. It would be an estimated annual cost of $20 billion to eliminate homelessness in the United States. According to Mark Johnston, the lost all that. Okay, Americans spend more than $20 billion on Christmas decorations and flowers every year, so it would seem that many Americans do have the currency to spare to end homelessness in the United States forever. Whew, okay. Leisure is something that Thomas needs more of in his life in order to feel like he has a life. And Patton is essentially suggesting that Thomas isn't being as good of a person as he'd like him to be if he doesn't sacrifice his life for others. Whoa! That is not what I said.
Oh, is it not? Please, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you're wrong!
So if it was between Thomas's life or another's, you don't think Thomas should give his life up?
Whoa,
Oh, and this other person is an innocent little lamb.
Okay,
Or how about a group of innocents?
I don't... Actually, I would like to know, Patton, what should Thomas do in that kind of situation? I don't...
Maybe! It's okay, please, calm down!
We do all think of people
people who lay down their lives for others as the greatest heroes, so I don't know.
You don't know? Earlier you suggested that all people naturally understand right and wrong. So, should Thomas die so that others may live?
Yes, I mean, maybe, or maybe not. What do I know?
This isn't working. This entire conversation has become so muddled due to a constant, misleading misuse of conscientious language. You'll need a sharp side to cut through all this bull. Frog. A sort of subterfuge specialist. The Lord of the Lies. I'm happy to oblige.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Instant, it ultimately makes you a more helpful party member. Oh, shit.
Not that any of you care, but I am unharmed, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm just here to deliver one last fact, then I will do you all a favor and spare you my company.
Well, when is it enough?
Trees?
No, selfishness! How long must we act selfishly until Thomas is ready to start putting more good into the world?
A good question for another time.
But I'm sure you'd have us believe that that time will never come. And even if it does, what's to stop you from telling us that we've done enough good for others, when maybe we could do more? Oh, Thomas dropped a dime in the St. Jude charity box. What a good boy you are, Thomas. Nay, I say! We are ethically compromised if we give the Bananaconda a seat at the table. I don't know that we are. We can't trust him. He's asking us to go back on things we've known for years. Rights and wrongs. Shoulds and shouldn'ts. How can we trust him? I don't have a simple answer to that question. But here's a start. My name.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down! No!
Oh my God!
My name is Janice. Janice? What are you, a middle school librarian? It's a stupid name. Oh, Roman, thank God you don't have a mustache. Otherwise, between you and Remus, I would know who the evil twin is. I'm gonna go check on Roman. Before you go, I think I understand now what it means, Deceit being here as a part of me. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Talk about me like I'm not here. Yeah, and it's not that I'm an evil liar or even a fractionally fiendish fibber. Everyone has a capacity for deceit, including me. And all that means is I'm not perfect. Just like anyone else. And those imperfections don't make you any less worthy of love. Janice, I'll take care of him. I'll take care of him. Don't make me regret trusting you. I don't want to be stuck with an evil snake boy. You're not stuck with an evil snake boy. You're just stuck with a snake boy. Oh, brother. But seriously, using a mobile game to hide from your sadness and regret at the wedding doesn't count as leisure time. Take some time for yourself, Thomas. You're right. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
Things that turn guys on to the max. Part 10.
You're right. Well, seems like things worked out after all. Guess I was wrong about everything. You and I both know that's not true.